Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between your to-dos and your priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and we've been talking about how we spend our time and our priorities because I believe when we look at our calendar, it represents our priorities. And when we feel out of balance, it's often not because we have every minute scheduled. We might, but it's more about not doing the right things at the right time. If we're going to do what's right for us right now, we can be super busy and still feel balanced. If we are doing what matters most for the good part of the day, right? And we know why we're doing it, we can feel more in harmony and more in balance. That's why I'm so passionate about intentional margins and taking the time to identify your priorities in this season, because it will be the shining light, the guide, the clarity, the filter for you to make choices on what you say yes to and what you say no to in this season. I have a friend, her high schooler is struggling at school. I am sure so many parents can relate to the season when the older kids need more. She's not driving yet, so she needs a ride to the study tutor, and she needs a parent at home to help her stay on task with her homework. My friend is in a season where her time is spent with one of her kids, just being there. And she's saying no to wine night and book club, and she's running sometimes something that's like a priority for her. She's doing that in the mornings instead of the evenings because her priorities have shifted to working with her child through her child's season of figuring some things out. When my friend tries to double book and do one more thing, her harmony falls apart. She's more short-tempered with her child, which she recognizes and doesn't like. She's more stressed personally by trying to make it all work. And in the end, she doesn't feel better about trying to squeeze in that one more thing. So balance is never about how much time you have. It's always about how you feel. You can be busy and balanced, but most of us are very, very busy. I get it. So I'm not saying to be balanced, you need to reduce half of your commitments. That would be insane. What I'm saying is that you can take a look at your commitments and decide what needs to stay and what needs to go and what matters in this season. So until next time, happy prioritizing.